What's up, guys? Today we are going to be looking at Clemson's 2020 football schedule. I figured you guys might want to see Clemson's schedule, so we're going to show it today. First off, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get into it. So first off, Clemson will face Georgia Tech. This is going to be an easy win for the Tigers. I did read about Georgia Tech did switch to a spread offense instead of an option, but still, Clemson's winning this one. And they will win big, too. This is one of Clemson's toughest games, maybe their toughest, believe it or not, and it is against Louisville. Louisville, 2 years ago, well, actually a few years ago, when they had Lamar, they were great, and then they went to 2-10, and then they actually improved to 8-5. They're getting a ton better, but being this game at Clemson, I'm picking Clemson. They could be closer than people think, but I'm picking Clemson. But Louisville could be second in that division because they are in Clemson's division, but I think they will be actually, but we'll see. But Clemson's winning this. They're going to improve to 2-0. Okay, next game for Clemson is going to be a home game versus Akron. I think, Clemson doesn't have a very tough schedule, and I'm thinking Akron's going to be the second easiest team on Clemson's schedule. So that's saying something that Akron's not very good, so I'm picking Clemson in this one, and I'm going to pick them big, and they're going to stay undefeated so far in the 2020 football schedule prediction. So, I've already went over a game of Virginia against someone else they have played. They played Georgia in one of their, the first game of the season for them. And like I said, without that cornerback, they're not the same as last year, and they're not going to be all the way around. Clemson's going to win this one fairly easy, and especially being at Clemson, that's easy win for Clemson. This could be the game where Clemson gets upsetted. I don't think it will be, though, but we'll see. But anyways, Boston College, I'm pretty sure, is getting a new coach, and he was a co-defensive coordinator at Ohio State, I'm pretty sure that I read about. And so he said he's going to, he's a rousing star, and he's probably going to have to get better at offense and stuff. So, yeah, we're taking Clemson in this one. They will improve to 5-0 on the season. Honestly, you guys can call me crazy here. I think if Clemson loses a game in the regular season, I think it will be to Florida State if they do lose. And Florida State actually got a new coach, and he was the previous coach of Memphis, and you know how Memphis is. So, and Florida State's got some talent coming in, so they could be very good this year, and we'll see what they do. Hopefully, they don't do what they've been doing the last few years, and they, live up to their potential. But at the end of the day, Clemson's taking this one home, and the first half of the season, they're going to be flawless. Next up for Clemson, they will face the Wolfpack of NC State. NC State last year was 4-8. They're not going to be as good as they were 2 years ago for sure, but anyways, 4-8. A lot of it was because of injuries, but still, at the end of the day, it's home. For Clemson, they're winning this one, and honestly, I think they're going to win it pretty good. I think they're going to win it pretty big, too. Next up, Clemson will face Syracuse, and it is at Clemson. Remember Syracuse a few years ago, they did beat Clemson. I'm pretty sure it was at Syracuse. I'm not for sure, though. But anyways, Syracuse kind of reminds me a lot like NC State. They had that really good cornerback, who NC State and Syracuse did back then. They both did, and then after that year, they kind of just went down to not a very good record. Like, they went down to 5-7, NC State went to 4-8. And this year, I think both teams will be better, but at the end of the day, Syracuse is not going to improve a ton. Maybe Tommy DeVito, he's going to have to step up. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't see much from Syracuse. I'm picking Clemson in this one, and I'm picking them big. So, this will be a very interesting game. We will have Notre Dame versus Clemson, and it is at Notre Dame. See, I had to look a little bit about this. I didn't know Notre Dame be any good, but they still do have Ian Book, and he is a pretty good QB, but he hasn't shown to be good against top teams like Clemson. And Notre Dame, when they were at a conference, all they do is play garbage teams. So, I'm even though it's at Notre Dame, and, I think Notre Dame is going to have a great record, don't get me wrong, but they don't play good competition. I don't think they're as good, not that great. I just think they play bad competitions while they have good record in the past, so I'm picking Clemson big. I know, in most people's opinion, this was Clemson's easiest game, and it is at home against Citadel, a team that I don't even know if, they're horrible, but there's actually a little bit to talk about because last season Citadel played Alabama tough for one half and was actually tied at halftime. And it didn't end up being a close game, but even if it would be a close game at halftime against Clemson, if Citadel played them like that, I think they would get tired later in the next half. And it's just hard to play with a team that's really good and play with them good 4 quarters. So Clemson's winning this one big. They're going to improve to 10-0. So Clemson will face Wake Forest at Wake Forest, and this could be a little bit of a ball game. I don't think it will, but you never know. But Wake Forest did lose Jamie Newman, and he did go to Georgia, which is maybe a little bit of a concern. But Sam Hartman will take his place at QB, which is not too bad because they're still projected to have a pretty good team this year, and they might get the upset. But I'm picking Clemson in this one. Okay, so the last game for Clemson, they're 11-0 so far. My prediction. Question is, will they stay undefeated? They'll play at South Carolina, and I don't know really what to think of South Carolina. I think they're going to be very bad this year, and I'm picking Clemson to win big. Even though it's at South Carolina, I'm predicting Clemson to win. Okay, guys, if there's a dog barking in the background, that's my bad. There is some dogs outside today, but anyways, I predict Clemson to go 12-0 in the 2020 football schedule prediction. So yeah, that's what I'm predicting. And if you guys don't mind, please like, comment, and subscribe. That would mean a lot. And yeah, that's about all. I'll see you guys later, and peace.